Hey Aquarius, what's going on? Welcome for your weekly reading. Let's just jump into it here and see what they want. What's the theme here? Happiness. They want to know what happy changes you're making this month. They want you to know things that can be changing for you if you choose to. You know, it's still a choice. You got to, take the message about where the energy's going, and then if they ask you to take action on something, you got to take that action for this to actually work for you, you know? Can't just expect it to come to you and not do anything. Oh my God. This is the end of a cycle of you feeling trapped. It's the end. You've got the World card and the Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Swords. You are completing this cycle of feeling like you don't have options. Something is opening up for you where you finally can breathe and see. It's almost like you're finally seeing that you were capable of something all along. You just didn't understand what was in the way. And now you do. Look at this, Ace of Cups. This is it. This is a new beginning. This is what the blessings is. That's what's coming for you. This is what you're working on this month. I do have a new home, and you could be traveling. You may have to move for this new home. Like, it's one message that you can take from this spread here. I'm hearing, I got a new attitude. Ow! So they want you to know, there's this old commercial. It's like, I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire. Something about that's coming. Check your Venus sign. Check the sign. When you look at your Venus placement, see what sign it's in your birth chart. There's something about that being significant to a love or a resurgence of love. Something that made you feel very guarded and trapped was actually the one thing that's going to set you free. I feel like that came out in another reading recently. Something to that effect. I don't know. You're about to see something that's been right under your nose all along that's going to help you with a situation to where you don't feel trapped. It's like, boom. Okay. What else? What other things are coming for him this month? Okay. So you're starting the month out here with the confusion. X marks the spot, and these two unicorns have horns that are creating an X, like they're fighting. It's time to make a decision that you've either been unwilling to make. And this is what's happening this week. Look at this. You've been expecting the worst, which has made you like sit in a place of fear and not make a decision, which also made you feel like you were trapped and you didn't have an out. And this week you are shown that you weren't trapped at all. This week you're setting yourself free because you had the World card. So this is the end of that. What starts out with like a lot of realizations of, oh my gosh, this is what's been going on. I've been thinking worst case scenario. Here's what I'm hearing. There's some projection going on. When you feel fear, you tend to go to worst case scenario of how bad things can get. And you may think of somebody in your mind and feel that worst case scenario. And then you think that worst case scenario is going to happen with that person, and it's not. You've lived the worst case scenario. It's time to get out of the worst case scenario. So what is coming after this cycle ends? Well, you had the Ace of Cups. So it's a brand new beginning. Like you're breaking through all of your blockages this month. You're setting yourself free. Man, this feels like it's kind of like a blanket effect where you do it one area and the dominoes fall and affect other areas of your life, which is nice. They don't want to tell me anymore, okay? They want to leave it, look, 10 of Earth, what you don't see coming at the bottom. So this is a very, very happy family life, financially secure, finding magic in the little things, feeling good about your family stance, things starting to feel easier in the home, being able to make decisions with confidence that soothe the home. I'm also hearing you're going to be picking up, there's something about you feeling like you're inadequate when it comes to intellectual conversations, and you're actually very good at them. And sometimes you say things, there's something about you can say things to people in a way where it comes across like kind of matter of fact or blunt, but the statement and the meaning behind it's so profound and meaningful, and you haven't picked that up about yourself. Like you're taking very large idyllic concepts that people try to work through, like theologians, their entire life, and you're working through them, and you're breaking them down into bite-sized, manageable, real life chunks, so you can hear all these big beautiful foo-foo words in a book, and it's like you're saying the same thing, but you're saying it logically with like real life examples. So you're not realizing how profoundly smart and intelligent you are. And you're going to realize as you start reading some books this week, definitely those who are going to be reading these books, you're going to realize I've been doing this all along. Like I've been doing this. This is just what it's been. And you're going to find like, oh, wow, I'm actually doing a lot better than I gave myself credit for. So there's something about you realizing your strengths this week, that helps you overcome that Eight of Swords, that, what was it that you got? Oh, that was the Emperor on the top. Okay, I don't even know. Look, you've got the Eight of the Emperor, the Lover, the Page of Fire, Queen of, this is good. Everything that's happening to you this week is you coming alive. I'm leaving it there. Peace and love.